Compare and contrast. An important skill within reading is being able to compare and contrast. It helps us to organise information more efficiently. It's also an important skill in our everyday lives. What does compare and contrast mean? To compare means to identify similarities between two or more things. To contrast means to identify differences. As an example, we're going to use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast lions and zebras. A Venn diagram is a useful tool to help organise similarities and differences. We might note some similarities such as both animals have 4 legs, they're both found in Africa, and both are mammals. As for differences, zebras are black and white, lions are a yellowy gold. Zebras migrate, lions don't. Lions eat meat, they're carnivores, while zebras eat plants, they're herbivores. We can use the term comparing more broadly to refer to finding both similarities and differences. Authors often compare and contrast ideas and subjects within texts, and it's our job to make sense of the comparisons they've made. Identifying signal words within texts makes comparing easier. Let's have a look at some words that authors use to compare and contrast. These words or phrases are used to compare, in other words, to highlight similarities. Also, to, similar, both, alike, same, similarly, in the same way. For example, lions and zebras are alike in that they are mammals. These words or phrases are used to contrast, that is, to highlight differences. But, different, differ, in contrast, whereas, on the other hand, however. For example, zebras are herbivores, whereas lions are carnivores. Here is a text comparing 2 video game systems, the GameStation 4 and the Pocket Play. Can you see any compare and contrast signal words? Pause here while you look. Here's one. The word unlike tells us the author is identifying a difference. Can you see which difference the author is referring to? It says the Pocket Play is available in different colours. This means the GameStation 4 is not. Here's another signal word I found. However. This word tells us the author is identifying another difference. The GameStation 4 has more memory and better graphics than the Pocket Play. Here's another signal word, both. It tells us that there is a similarity. Can you see what it is? They are similar in that they are both powerful. I also found the word similarly. This word tells us that the author is highlighting how the 2 systems are similar. They both have online play. There are more similarities and differences. Not all of them have signal words identifying them. Pause here while you look for more. Here are the similarities and differences I found. Which system do you think you'd prefer? Why? Justify your answer by comparing the 2. EasyTeaching.net